Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country see. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments now we country see. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussions. You for know about Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
Developments now we country see.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country see.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon. This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let we self and better Salon.
Indeed, la will self and better Salon wherever una day. This now Unity Broadcasting online television. It has been a while, but we decide for come back on air because it has to be what the people want, not what we want. Even though sometimes we try, the body tries to slack out, but we get people where they give it a zeal for come on board. Tell it so Unity returns today, when at the 26th day of January 2026. You are the night host wherever you did. No say this is not your platform where they carry things then about the nation. Tell it to Unity now a program where they come and tell Unity what you want. It's like a community concern. It's like you airing out your view. It's like you giving a platform for talk what you want. It range from different topics, static. It can range from politics, health, or anything so far. So this evening, I get Sheriff Barry. Sheriff Barry na NDA, the third force. He gets some skepticism about the constitutional review, especially the deregistration of political parties. He kind of bitter about it. As a political party, why then for the register then after 2 elections if they not win? Because they don't see say the PR also na something we get for we not fine for them. So it dey today for tell Unity waiting at some of the concerns, the way forward, and how they accept PPRC for coming for being able for tailor their own concern. So good evening and welcome to Unity Broadcasting, Sheriff Barry.
Good evening to you and good evening to the viewers and listeners of this great program. On our studio look fantastic. Every day they improve. Thank you so much. It's a great studio.
All right, thank you very much. We just moved things around, which as a new year, you had to make it look spicy. So, Sheriff Barry, you there today for talk to Unity, telling it to Unity. As a third force of a nation, what are some of your major concerns about this constitutional review?
Well, I want to tell Cowboy again to the people of Sierra Leone, the viewers, and outside Sierra Leone. And if today we are third force, the NDA and the people of Sierra Leone, and trust that leadership position to we. Yes, say the constitution not the sacred document of every country, and we get we own in 1991. In fact, we own constitution older than Nigeria constitution and even Ghana constitution. Then this I will do some research. And being a sacred document, we for take time in which we dey make the laws, because the laws they're not for which self we dey make am for today, but now for the future, the unborn children of this country. When you get a good constitution, that the beginning of democratization, now a beginning of development, now a beginning of sanity and peace in your country. Yes, there are a wide range of issues we political parties outside parliament raise up, where as a result of the unity agreement we known as the tripartite. And for example, they make recommendation 70 say if a political party contests 2 elections and you don't win, therefore they registered that political party. Where to we, the politicians outside parliament, we say a contravened, that is to say, a go against the 1991 constitution. Because section 35 of the constitution, it clearly shows the functions of political party. And it mentions, say, political parties are formed, one, that for shape the political will of Sierra Leoneans, for disseminate information about the social and economic programs of the country, and also for sponsor presidential, parliament, MP, and local government elections. These are the primary objective of political parties. And they don't make mention, say, political parties for win elections. And if you watch, the functions of political parties are highlight, like when the 10-way Ebola outbreak in Sierra Leone, we see political parties come out there, go crisscross the country, talk to the people then, how they will take precaution. These are the primary functions. But now, just imagine if political parties are deregistered because they now win and elections for 2 towns, it will lead this country to a 1-party state or a 2-party state. And also you go close the space for political participation, political association, political diversity. We go lead to conflict in the country. So we say, no, this is very wrong. It is undemocratic because it will collapse democracy. Take, for example, in Senegal, the former president, Wena Abdoulaye Wade, he contest election 14 before eventually he can win. In 1978, a contest election. In 1983, a contest. In 1988, a contest. It was in 1993, finally, we win. So there are parties even in Europe where they not ever win elections. It's like telling me, say, if you born you Pekin, you expect the Pekin for come do better. But if you don't do better, therefore, you go jail that Pekin or you go kill him.
Well, you know go kill him, Sheriff. Somebody go say, wanna look G3 because wanna fear, say, there half of money I wanna be gets inside politics, waiting the rich wanna they stand, nine they can cut now wanna hand. So that's now one of the reasons why wanna look G3. I remember the last time we Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan been sent some money now we a lot of political parties they may benefit from them. So some man go say now that money make wanna look G3 say then they register on that.
Thank you so much. It is rather unfortunate. Then days on the 24th January 2026, I'll be the list in SLBC where they try for review the newspaper. It's so disheartening where you see educated elite way for know how about political parties or about political issues, they fail for understand that. In that discussion, like the question where you ask, some of the panelists then say political parties are receiving money from ECOWAS. Some even say political parties are receiving money from government. Today, I want to layer very, very emphatical, very clear. There is no political party in this country that are funded by UN or UNDP or ECOWAS or the government of Sierra Leone. So that is not just figment of the imagination. You talk of Goodluck Jonathan Iyun money. Iyun money was a single gift. After that, one, and after that, nobody can give a dime, a single cent to political parties. In fact, this make we talk to PPRC say, and about we financial report that if government not giving money, then how government want follow will be accountable. You only when you give somebody business money, they tell you will ask her whether it make profit or it make losses. But we political parties are not receiving a dime from government. So if you ask that question, I want to lay you fear today that we are not receiving a single dime from any institution at the world, neither the government of Sierra Leone.
So somebody will ask, how not then they do these elections? And why, if you know they receive money from no other side, why you so vehement say, Paupa, at all, you want for stand or you want for contest? If you know they receive money nowhere, and how you they raise money for una win at third forces or smaller parties, how una they raise money for contest elections?
Thank you so much. And one, the Constitution, as I say, is a sacred document. We no go sit down as politicians or as political parties. We allow, let them insert something in the Constitution where go affect the future generation of this country. It's not about ourselves today. We ask the question, do we want to close the space of democracy in Sierra Leone by only allowing the APC and XLPP for exist? If the answer is no, therefore, we therefore stand very, very hard. This week, democracy where we get multi-party, in fact, they call it multi-party democracy, it was fought for by a lot of Sierra Leoneans. And we protect with democracy. We have people dying in this country. Students then die, teachers then die, soldiers, police, civilians. So if then one bring this type law, where the TRC say one of the causes of we rebellion in this country now because they close the political space. If the TRC don't recommend that, say the political space should be opened. Why we want closer at this moment? Yes, political parties are not getting funded. Now within the party hierarchy, the party membership, now they will struggle and get out with the gather. We have to sponsor candidates for presidential, local council, and members of parliament. So now the subscription we will get within we membership. Now in the get we moving, but we are not receiving a dime. So therefore, we have to protect the laws of this land.
Okay, why?
Whether we have money or we don't have money, it is our constitutional right.
But you know, if you say this go also help una more for them councillors then, for una get more councillors around. Because if you get councillors, that they also make you be part of governance, not only being part of presidency. So you know, if you say that also go able for help una, for una concentrate more into winning. Because you get to start from the bottom. You go start from the bottom until you go to parliament before you think of presidency. You know, if you say that will also help on that.
I think the narrative law will narrow down to this point. As the Constitution says, Section 35, the primary objective of political parties is to shape the political mind, economic and social. If the political parties, and every political party gets in political ideology, the political ideology of NDA is quite different from other political parties. You get parties where they agitate for women, like the NDA. Now, it make all we running mates there since the inception of NDA 1996, a female land we get. And now we are highly considering, how to get a woman as a presidential candidate. Because the NDA believe in women, that one, women are less corrupt in society. If you go to the prisons today, you will see a lot of male than females. And we believe so if we entrust this nation to the women, then can do better. So this ideology will get, other political parties will get that. So these are the primary aims of political parties. And you talk about governance. Governance doesn't mean only to enter parliament or to state house or to the council. It doesn't mean that. And the trend, how vociferous you are, how do you articulate and agitate for the ordinary Sierra Leoneans? How do you talk for the people? How do you point out things to government that, oh, look, the people of Sierra Leone are suffering from electricity. They are suffering from water. They are suffering from health matters. They are suffering from good housing. Those are the issues where political parties will take up. And once you take up that issues, you are part of governance. Governance doesn't stop at parliament. It goes beyond parliament.
Why should they practice multi-party democracy and the rights for every political party for involved in governance? But again, PPRC will look at and say it will be more easier for them for make them able for control political parties. Of late, you see where tensions being really rise between the LCPP and the APC, where Omami they set mouth blows. But then PPRC can quickly halt them down. So that also, you know, if you say a good thing for PPRC for let them able regulate them people here cohesively.
But you get the TEC, where they teach us this, and if you take the number of teachers in this country, it outweigh political parties, but they are being controlled. If you take, for example, you take the amount of schools within this country, you go over tens of thousands of schools, but they are being controlled. So controlling somebody doesn't mean the number, the size. It's how effective you make laws and how do you enforce those laws. So that argument need to hold water.
But Sheriff,
PPRC.
Sheriff, you believe say politics is a more tense in this nation than even religion or any other thing. You believe that first and foremost? Now we establish that. But you believe say politics is more tense and it creates more tension again, let's put it that way, than any other thing in this nation?
Well, you just left to you what you mean by tense. So until what you mean by tense, me go see her as calm.
But you go see husband and wife go in a house. Me and you two na husband and wife. But because they support a political party and I'm not supporting that political party, at the end of the day, when it comes to politics, what me and you two they do? Will they fight? If possible, will they even separate? Or if possible, picking all they get the rift? And a lot of things they happen. Have you don't ever notice that?
Well, if that is the case, then for the register APC and SLPP, because all the fighting among them.
But they don't win elections. They don't win elections.
Winning elections and and fighting and bringing more tense, equitable to what we want, peace.
No, una want
so
peace.
We want decorum.
Here is PPRC wanting for control political parties because
and they are effectively controlling the political parties based on the rules and regulations for them.
I just ask you one question where you're not able to answer. Me and you two are husband and wife. Within a house, we born picking them, but politics they don't come. This politics we don't come, it don't create so much problem or tension now that me and you know they see one side. You dey WBC, me dey YDC. Where now different political parties. When tension don't come now, elections don't come. Now you are laughing.
Yes,
when tension don't
I know the answer I will give.
Tell me, you don't know say even that relationship can be strained.
I laugh simply because you go far. The teeth and the tongue they make palaver. Do you mean the tongue for common at the mouth or the teeth for common? That is that's something social. In politics, in fact, the definition of politics, according to some political thinkers, they say politics is a struggle to gain power. You underline the word struggle. And other ones say, politics is a way for looking out for trouble. So in essence, you must get them jam more than they. Even in the so-called democratic states there in Europe or in America, they must get that bickering, they must get that misunderstanding, they must get that disagreement between themselves. But it doesn't mean you will go attack the other person. So that disagreement is bound to occur. And people in RC are doing their work effectively and efficiently and professionally. You see recently when they level fines against the APC and SLPP, that's a measurement. That's a way of enforcing the law. So if you want a peaceful decorum, you just have to enforce the law. It's not the amount of political parties. Look, India, they have more than 100 political parties.
Well, you look at the population. How many population we get in this country?
With population,
we are less than 10 million.
10 million.
And 10 million
yes.
with 16 political parties.
We're very small. Very, very small. We need more than 17 or 18 political parties in this country.
How you go get the threshold now? Forget you 50 plus 1%.
Then make with the car with the narrative say, in 1996, they no go with district block, they went with the national block. So if we PR get a national block instead of a district block, every political party, I can assure you, say, you can get more than 4 or 5 political parties when they enter parliament. So the greed should stop. If the greed stop, the fear stop, you will get more people in their parliament. And what happened again? I do research these few days. You check that sub-region. Salon is one of the few countries then where you get paramount chiefs into parliament. Paramount chiefs, they are not into parliament. But in Sierra Leone, paramount chiefs are in parliament. And with paramount chiefs, they will make them apolitical. We will make them not mix into politics. Because the moment they go into parliament, they get that right for vote, they don't become politicians. And these are traditional rulers. In Ghana, they have a separate house for paramount chiefs. In Nigeria, it is the same. In Guinea, it is the same. So in Liberia, in Kenya, and other countries.
So waiting change for Sierra Leone and would have started this kind of lifestyle?
No, it's not about who started it. It is wrong.
No. How did it start? How did the whole thing emanate? Now that are the asks now.
For give you an answer,
yeah.
What is more important is the problem. And to solve the problem is paramount chiefs are in parliament.
No, but if you
forget a good
Sheriff, if you want to solve the problem and you don't know the root cause of the problem, you hate the heart, right? You don't know say you hate the heart. How they will give you prescription? So how this whole thing emanates?
Well, it is from the Constitution.
Correct.
The 1991 Constitution.
So that's where they come to the 1991 Constitution.
It is the 1991 Constitution.
So now, let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
If the PPRC or this constitutional amendments end up for tackle political parties for be deregistered, then they go into law, waiting now on a headway. That
will never go into law. I believe the parliament, the way I see today, the presentation and the contributors them, I strongly believe that proposal within the bill it no survive the test of time. Then it no go be passed as a law because we want to enjoy multi-party democracy. Because we no want to restrict this country to a two-party state or a one-party state. Because we want to get political diversity. We want to get political participation. We want to say, yes, everybody gets a right to association. They no go limit the space. So I believe say that they no go survive at all.
So let's assume say it happened. What will be the headway?
Well, we
the
political parties outside politics, we don't believe in assumption.
Okay.
It is like when you go to a court, then charge somebody for criminal offense. The elements going to be complete. It is not based on assumption. It is based on all reasonable doubt.
Sheriff, somebody go talk say una can also fight for go na maybe parliament or be part of this so that at the end of the day when I go get then coalition then and go say Sherry Barry come over, can support we or can lend to we they give 50 million, $5,000, $10,000, just an example of money we call. You not believe saying that some of the reason that some man they fetch again forgets this?
Okay, let me help you. Coalition, not anything bad in democracy. I want to take you back before independence in Sierra Leone. Before independence in Sierra Leone, you begin get a lot of political parties. You begin get the SOS, Sierra Leone Organization Society. You get the PP, People's Party. You begin get PEPU, that the Progressive Education, the Protectorate Education Progressive Union. You begin get them party then. But then we made a coalition in 1951 where they formed the SLPP. So there is nothing wrong about coalition. Coalition, they happen all over the world. So money, not money we want power. If not money, I will go na Abacha Street, I open shop, I begin sell. Not power. So if we make any coalition with any political party, one, it is based on their political ideology, and we own political ideology if it's synchronized. If it be the same, we have the same vision, yes, we can coalesce with any political party. Because we name of itself, it is the National Democratic Alliance.
But sometimes
it is an alliance.
Sometimes during that coalition, that's where the figure comes in.
Figure of money?
Figure of money.
No,
I want to are they collaborate with you, or would they collate? At the end of the day, give me $50,000. Now, so I don't spend. That is just a speculation.
Yeah, it's a speculation.
Your critics, critics might say that.
They have
so
their
if
right.
critics do say that, between you and your political alliance, why you feel say you for align with somebody where you self want be like him? Now that makes somebody say that you guys are looking for money.
No, that is a wrong perception they are going with.
Okay.
It is not for money. Take, for example, NGC, SLPP, they make a coalition and they have benefited from some seats. It's not about money. In the days in 1996, the party of Abu Iya Nkrumah and SLPP they make a coalition, and Abu Iya Nkrumah was given a ministerial position. The same thing with PDP and other political parties. Politics is not about money. It is about reality. It is about your vision. It is about your ideology that you have. That's a wrong perception. But everybody gets right to your opinion.
All right, so the program now tell it so unity wherever you there. We know they open the phone line today. Somebody's calling me. Unfortunately, we go try as best as possible. Next time, when we come on Wednesday, we go try for open a phone line. Today, we know they open the phone line. Apologies. Sherry Barry, they inside the studio. Also, they talk about the need for make them not register other political parties. It's a little bit shaky because in don't talk say it is not possible. And Toram, the way you see the debates today, it is not something that is going to happen. But the question when I asked to Sherry, when I go pose again, what if it happens? Salon are the kind of country where everything about us now is fragile. What if it happen? Waiting una other political parties, are you planning to go to court? Una they plan anything like peaceful march, international community, because that's what most people or political parties are known for. Waiting are then three options there we wanna go take.
Honestly, I'm not elect for answer questions we start with if. Okay. Because certain. We get what we call syllogism.
But that is plan B.
Yes,
so
if we not, I'm not elect for answer question with if. But if it not happen, if it happen,
okay,
there are a lot of things we do. We go help. We will help the country because we are agitating for the country. One, you don't start for lobby to parliament. Tell parliamentarians that Sierra Leone is bigger than them. And nothing their forefathers they not do, let them not can do that day because posterity go judge them tomorrow. Some of them, they were not born in 1991. When them make that 1991 constitution. But the drafters, they be so wise. They say, no, checking at the past history of this country since 1961, till we come to a republic and one-party state 1978, 1991, though we open space, though we get multi-party democracy. I strongly believe, say, those in parliament go through with that. And the people of this country go also talk to them, say, it is wrong for close the space political association. You know get right for close the space, say, I know for go join Jehovah Witness, or I be Ahmadiyya, or I be a Sunni, or I be a Catholic, or I be a Methodist. It's like that the same thing they want to say, no, you just get for belong to either APC or SLPP. So if they fail for address we issue, there is no doubt we'll go to court. Because the court is more powerful than the judiciary, the legislature or the legislative or parliament or the executive. Lay the one the way they interpret the laws of this country. Let them open the yai jaran one and tell we say the space should be closed. And I believe say the judiciary go check them, go tell them say it's very wrong. They not for close that space. So it didn't happen. It's just a figment of imagination where they insert that particular recommendation. That recommendation has no oxygen to survive.
So meaning when you go na parliament, now that particular clause now you get for debate on, or now you get for really look at a point that it shouldn't happen. Is that so?
Yeah, definitely. There are a whole lot of other packages where we get. We political parties outside parliament, we will make representation to the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, and to parliament. But the elephant in the room is about the deregistration of the political space in Sierra Leone.
So when I get APA, all political parties, right? When I get for use APA for go through this court process, or na individual representations when I get for do?
We go give a marathon of cases. A marathon of cases. APA will go with your own. Individual political parties will go with their own. So it will be a marathon of cases.
All right, the program now tell it to Unity. It's this now program where individuals can come in and tell Unity waiting at their concerns, how they feel, and waiting they feel saying that the way forward. It's all a day all about community concern and personal things. It ranges from politics, lifestyle, and also health, or anything where you feel say you want to tell to Unity. Now, Sheriff, let we quickly get the 1991 Constitution where it gives so much power. So when I use the word so much power to the president, so much power to, you know, those within at the hem of power. Now, this new Constitution, they look at separation of powers, PR system. You get, I get, me you get, presidential term limit. They also look at election date, a lot of things then. So you, how you feel about waiting at the good side of this Constitution?
The one where they want amend?
Or
the 1991 Constitution?
No, the one where they want amend now from the 1991 Constitution, where we don't almost create, like what you say earlier, now you make parliaments, chiefs then did it, where then traditional rulers then they need for day who side and they take care of things that we don't need politics.
Exactly.
So to you, from the 1991 Constitution, we don't pull. Now this is 2026 amendments of the new Constitution. So to you, which one good inside this one where they can amend?
Well, I don't want to say the 1991 Constitution don't pull, because if you don't pull, we need to see that I am.
But you make mention of and say, now that means
it gets some lacunas there. Lacunas there, as so the lawyers then can say.
Those lacunas.
Where they need for amend, and others they just need for left for how it is so.
Okay.
And you ask a very interesting question that the president gets so much power. If you watch around Africa, I can tell you for free, 90% of the presidents they're so powerful in Africa. Now because they're so powerful in Africa, they make Africa day how it is, so it is stagnate. Africa they stagnate. Africa is not moving. Look, our children dying on the Mediterranean Sea. Look, the amount of drugs in Africa. No employment for the youth in Africa. There is a lot of housing problem in Africa. No medication in Africa. It's because the African leaders are so powerful. And even when they go to the AU, African Union, they protect themselves, not to protect the people of Africa. You go to ECOWAS, you see the leaders in ECOWAS protecting themselves, not protecting the people of West Africa. African leaders are so powerful. But let the mind say the most powerful supreme being they when are God. Where they go answer to the call of God. And God na go question them and caution them and persecute them. So they can forget that in mind that they are ruling the people, not reigning the people in Africa. Now, there are things we need for changing the constitution. I mean, if you say the tripartite for don't make a recommendation about the 77K of the laws now constitution, we say if you're not a member of parliament, we then send bill there and you care for support the vision, the view of your political party. If you go against your political party in a parliament, they will consider you say as you don't rebel against your party, and they will make recommendation for remove you. That they don't tie a lot of parliamentarians. We really get vision for this country, but because of that clause or that article within the constitution, they're afraid for talk. Let them remove that so that you go see members of parliament from the APC or members of parliament that the SLP the governing party go say, no, this bill will come before we, it's not healthy for Sierra Leone. At the end of the day, SLP no go rebuke her and no go reproach her and no go condemn her. I be feel saying that first therefore don't do. And you come to the other recommendations then, and where they make the 50+1, where some of us not support it. 155%, how it did at the constitution, it did so. Then you go out and able forget a lot of Sierra Leoneans for vote for you with clear mind, you get you 55%. But the arguments when they come up with say, for go run off a very expensive. It's like saying education is expensive. If education is expensive, try illiteracy. If politics is expensive, democratic process is expensive, try dictatorship. Let me see how they boot you out. So it's not expensive. We say, let them make them this way. And if a political party in the first rounds, you get and 50%. The other political parties will get 5%. You coalesce with them. Una make government of national unity. Look how fantasy is. Look how fantastic it is. Look how inclusive it is. The third party, if you get 5%, you don't get you 50%. 50 plus 5, una don't get 55. Una form government. But they are talking of inclusion, but they're not talking of that aspect. So that's what we say. Let 55% remains. But if you have 49, you look for the other 6% elsewhere from the other political parties to form a government. Like how did they do South Africa?
All right, now we get election dates we get for the fix. We every electionary year, you know, say now this particular Saturday, where this day they fall on an election day, where then they they change at all. We get United States, other countries then get a particular election date. Aren't you happy that they become a law in our nation, so that nobody no go talk say again? Remember the last time, and as by Kroma been say the elections. Well, last start with Tijan Kaba first. It been talk say the interregnum been cause interruption in rule, so it add 1 more year. Then I also remember, and it's by Kroma in time, there was a word we can't talk say more time. Now, His Excellency in your turn of the candle, we don't know what is going to be the headway or what will be another slogan where we they expect. So you know, if you say this now a very good statement where if it be law, where it go fine for the nation.
Thank you so much. I like the examples that we give from Tijan Kaba to Alex by Kroma. You see, the leaders that they give themselves will be small, will get one slogan where they say Bonya. So when they don't rotate, they give themselves Bonya. So this particular law, it go stop this Bonya. How you go school, you don't get timetable. How you go be a politician, you don't get timetable for elections. So I support that wholeheartedly. Let's get a timetable. But the only thing me personally, Sheriff Barry, they subscribe, let the elections not fall on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Because those are the holy days then. Saturday, you get the SDA then, you go one go service. Friday, you will get the Muslims on Friday, Saturday, the SDA, Sunday, the Catholic and the other churches. So let we get a fixed date between and Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, not bad at all. So we politicians or political parties, who say forget with timetable. So based on your timetable now, and then you go know how you may read for your exams. So now then you go know how you may do your campaign. But let not just they at any time then shift and then give themselves bonya. Now that bonya they want stop plan.
Well,
don't get a fixed
why
one.
you don't want to let them stop that bonya, or why you want to let them stop the bonya? If we get a fixed date, when I mean the date,
They don't want
the
fixed
date, not the day, the date. If that date they let's say then say the 10th. Now example with the GI. Let's say the 10th. Every 10th of January 20 any year, electionary year they come, right? With the 5 years mandates they done. January 10th. What I fall on Monday, Tuesday, on to Friday. You know if you say that would be the best rather than just having the first Saturday or the second Saturday. So you, which of the two you go take? The date or the day?
Well, as I say, we don't want to deprive anybody in the society, in the country.
Okay.
People go for go Friday, for example, for go pray. You don't need for deprive them because of elections. God now can force before elections. You consider we young brothers then, the SDS, where them believe say the Sabbath was on Saturday. We get for give them the respect. Let them self go worship them God.
But Sheriff told you.
And when elections then they, it stop the movement then they. People they know go na the churches, they know go na mosques. So ultimately they say we can say if we don't say March, for example, March, the first Thursday in March, or the second, anyone we agree to. But that is my own suggestion because based on not depriving the other religious bodies.
So in that case, the question again what they ask, rather than choosing the day, when I mean Monday, Tuesday, until Sunday, why they not go just choose the date? Let's say like America, then get a specific date. When I use the word date, every time electionary year, it fall on that date. Whether on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or through Saturday. So you know if he says Sierra Leone also, that could be law we consider the date rather than the day.
Well, it left to I don't just highlight the pros and cons of it.
That could be something where if you say we're not able to tell the AG also or be part of the amendment rather than just the date.
Yes, the conversation here, I don't be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
As a religious man also. And we not get SDAs then at the studio, we not get other Catholics, Christians, and I'm a Muslim. So my conversation is just based on that day. But that doesn't mean say we know to get a particular or a stipulated date. It is good because we honor that day like a student. A student, you go to school, no more, you not get timetable. How you go read for exams? So we say now we own timetable that. No, we get a fixed date. It is good. Then it will enable we for prepare for we campaign and for do other things there. We wholeheartedly support that. We don't get any issue with that. The issue we'll get now just the highlight, the elephant in the room, the registration of the political space of Sierra Leoneans.
All right, Sheriff, now we quickly look at why should it life for roundup. The program now tell it to unity. We there for talk about Sheriff Barry in concern with regards to the registration of political party. This night burning issue and he said now the elephants in the room. According to Ram, he say if peradventure dem decide say dem dey deregister political parties, they say dem go see a lot of.
It will be a marathon of cases in the Supreme Court. Marathon of cases.
So he say it will be a marathon of cases in the Supreme Court. So, whilst we dey go, let we talk a little bit about dual citizenship. Sierra Leone a nation where you know once a Chinese man or a Lebanese man or a Guinean or another nationality can talk say how many presidents in this nation. Because it is possible. Anything under the sun, Sierra Leone, it is possible.
Yeah.
So now they don't talk say dual citizenship now a no. Then they not a far fetched from the presidency. How happy are you about that?
Thank you so much. You know, when colonialism started in Africa, then divide Africa into two. You get the colony of settlement and the colony of exploitation. Countries like South Africa, countries like Kenya, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Namibia, they were classified as colony of settlement. Now they do with man, they go settle. Sierra Leone, Liberia, Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria, them refer to them as colony of exploitation. Now they with man, they can thief the resources they own. Now Salone, they go outside, then they go settle in South Africa and the other countries. So the danger about dual citizenship, one, they get a divided allegiance. Now, for example, you get a Chinese citizenship, a Sierra Leonean citizenship, you become a president. If there is a conflict between China and Sierra Leone, who's your allegiance go there? This is not the thing we watch. We say, no, it is wrong. We don't want to wake up one day because we don't see how money they influence politics in the world. Now, Sierra Leone know how money does start for influence. You can't get a Chinese we get the copper, you get everything. It can pour in these resources that this poor country. People vote for her. We wake up, forget Juan Chin-Sun as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We can exploit every resources. We in allegiance go there between China. I just give China as an example. It might be Indian. It might be Lebanon. So now this fact, we the political parties outside parliament say no to it. We are not depriving you from being a citizen. You will get a right to a passport. You will get a right as any other citizen. But in the area, in the arena, in the circle of being a president or being a member of parliament, wipe your hand from that. So now this now we on pointer and this now we argument because we know what mortgage this country to people there we get double or standard allegiances. So if that come up in the discussion, we are subscribing for non-dual citizenship.
All right, this will be my last question. The program not tell it to Unity. It can to you Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, 8 to 9. Stay tuned as this a new program where we don't try for rollouts and we want less Sierra Leoneans and voice be heard. You self within a market, you within a treat, you if you say push the money you or other things they go on and you want your voice for be heard. With a detailed explanation, you can call Unity Broadcasting on the number 076946948 and you concern go be heard. Me your name now Elizabeth Skefwegembe. At the inside with Sheriff Barry where we discuss about the registration of political party. Now Sheriff, this could be my last question. Why is for the roundup? The 1991 constitution will be a constitution where not be allowed more participation for its citizens. That's not the major concern. But now this one way that they try for amend a more citizenship led where you see the parliaments today. A lot of people be there and they give everybody they give them views, concerns, speculations, recommendations, and a whole lot. So this new constitution, if fully amended, how you feel say the people of Sierra Leone will receive it?
Well, the recommendations were done at the bill, and a lot of people dissatisfied in other areas like the deregistration of political parties, like the 50+1 issue. So there are other things then I believe say Sierra Leoneans not want lay a day inside that lay not become a law. So as they don't start an openly, let them get an open mind and know say it is the future of Sierra Leone. It is not about self. It is not about today, not about tomorrow. And constitution, nothing where you go take your time, use the idea with open mind, and get a patriotic heart. How you will layer, because once you make a bad law, it will go affect you self one day, and it will affect future generations. And I observed today in Parliament the legislative committee. As I say, the legislative committee not get women then. So then it become a concern to me personally, Sheriff Barry. How you get one whole legislative committee and you not get women then they? And they tell me say we don't get the GIWI Act with 30%. I mean, one see today 30% of that committee members were women. Where they go talk for the right of women in this country, because the women have been marginalized for too long in Sierra Leone. So one remove them from that shackles of outside they entrap them and give them the responsibility for take over governance in the country. So to answer your question, it is based if they take the views of political parties outside Parliament and the citizens of this country, they listen to we and fix that day and amend the constitution, it is good. But if they say that they do bagbatically, they not listen to the views of Sierra Leoneans, we not go get a fine constitution, we go hunt we and hunt with future generation.
All right, the program now tell it to Unity. It come to you Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, 8 to 9. Be sure for be part of the conversation as this 9 program, and we want for their own voice for be heard. It don't be a great opportunity as we get Sheriff Barry. Sheriff Barry now a very strong supporter of Unity Broadcasting Online Television. He always there for support we at any time, and we hold on to high esteem. So now we watch with the viewers then. Congratulations and plenty thank you. We're gonna continue for stay with Unity Broadcasting. Tomorrow we go there with the program Unity Morning Show. Also we go get the FCC, then get some cracks inside. We will get the CA tomorrow, the Chief Administrative Officer, where it will come for tell Unity inside with morning show waiting they go on, and definitely when I will get in your side, and we will also try for see if we will get the Freetown City Council then your side again. We put a news today where was a balanced news where they all been there for air out them grudges or them grievances. Me your name now Elizabeth Skefwe. Stay tuned.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we come to unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know about Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment, self no go let.